Okay, so let's go on to director of the year. Now, obviously in music video of the year, we talked about how a director is, you know, the person who spearheads everything that goes on for the video. But oftentimes there are people that are also doing other jobs. And so as much as we are going to give praise to the director, it's also about the team that is around them as well. Can we please acknowledge that? Like, although we're going to say specific names, there's also going to be the people that are a part of their team. So if you are a part of any of the people's teams that were nominated, and if you make this top 5 list and discussion, then please feel like you're acknowledged as well, even if we don't give out every single name behind that team. Coming in with number 5, I'm going to go with Maxed Out Films. Maxed Out Films has been doing their thing for a minute, you know what I mean, like that, like CG Fez Capulets video, which was big. That was a big video. Section 60 and a few others, you know what I mean? Like, Maxed Out Films has done their thing. Like, I'm going to keep this one moving pretty quick for Director of the Year, because it's something where we could talk about every single video that they've done. And, you know, it's going to be tough if I try and take the best videos from each director and try and compare them. Other people can do that. I've not done that. I've based it on work rate. I'm basing this off of kind of how important those videos go on to be, which I know is massively affected by the song, because obviously you can have an amazing video and a shit song, but we're just looking at who's really been out here doing their thing at a good quality, high quality and quantity, basically. That's what I'm looking at. Number 4, I'm going with Maddie King for everything that they've done with 1-4. At the end of the day, big important videos in a big important year for 1-4 themselves. So yeah, gotta be recognized. Number 3 on my list is Creasy Visions. Creasy got number 1 last year. Creasy's continued to do his thing this year. Just has done. Like, continue to do it at a high quality, at a high quantity. Has worked with God knows who this year. Hooks, Day Ones, did the Rover remix, which was massive, by the way. Hooligan Skinny, Hooligan Hef, Standard, like, and more. As always with Creasy and more. And what I like about Creasy works with these smaller independent artists as well, and actually puts me onto a few artists. There's a couple of artists that I've never heard of that only get a few hundred views or a couple thousand views, but does a sick video for them, and I'm like, yo, that's a cold artist as well. So yeah, man, Creasy and the whole team, like, they don't just do the music videos, they do the commercial stuff as well. They, you know, they're really branching out. It's more than just drill videos, you know, like that. Like, they're really out here as a brand. Just volume of content is crazy. Number 2 on my list is Martin Guilfoyle, aka Marty from 111. If we just look at 111's videos this year, don't at me. Like, I know they've had help with Tyson Perkins and a couple of other people, I understand this, but if Marty's the one who's been credited with being director, let's give him the flowers now. If you want to have a lesson in what an abstract music video should look like, or what a fun music video should look like, go and watch anything from 111 this year. Just go and do it. Like, you've got Love Rose being on one end of the spectrum, and then you've got Sunshine being on the other. Like, it's just what, are you mad? And what I like about 111 and what I like about what Marty does with them is that they try different shit. They don't care about no tough image, you know what I mean? Like, they've done some weird shit in their videos, but I'll remember it because of it. And I like the fact that they're not afraid to try new things, and I like the fact that they're not just stuck in a box, and I like the fact that they are pushing boundaries, you know? I really respect that. Now, I understand not everyone knows about 111, and that's probably why he's not gonna be voted by many people, but we have to recognize good talent where it's due. And then number 1 on my list for creating some of my favorite videos of this year, Kyle Golly. Kyle Golly doing Kyle Golly things. Golly made my top 5 list last year. Golly actually edited my Tom and Jerry video as well. No One Network, just as a team and as a group. No, do we do that speech now or no? We'll do that speech when we get to Nerve. And it's not just Nerve, like Greeley, Lauren, Scrub, like he's just that whole team and just everything that Golly's able to do. I've heard nothing but positive things spoken about that man. He even gave himself a cameo in the Tulips video, like just. And again, maybe we need a videographer or a director to speak about what he does that is so amazing, innit? Because I'm not a cameraman. I'm not someone who can speak on behalf of every little detail and technique he does, because it's shit that I can't do and that I don't understand for the most part. But what I can tell you is that you look at the comment sections of any of the videos he's directed, they're talking about how good the video is. And he makes a song that may sonically sound a 7 out of 10 and he takes it up to an 8.5 because the video is sick. Like, that's a whole different level of power. And that's what all of these directors have done in my list. You know, they have taken songs that are average, good, great, or amazing and have just bumped them up to the next tier. Are you telling me that 1/4's success is the same without some of the videos that they've had? Yeah, I think they'd have success, but I don't think it'll be at the same level. Don't think it'll be as memorable. If we look at what Hooligan Hefs does with Fame, yeah, it's a sick video, but if that was just a straight freestyle of them in just a warehouse, all 4 of them with a smoke machine, is that the same as them doing the visuals that they did for it? If 111 go and do Selena, is that the same track without the crazy, just mad visuals that they have? Get what I'm saying? Do the likes of Capulets and do the likes of CG Fez grow as much as they have without the amazing visuals that they've had by Maxed Out? Does Nerve get the credit he deserves without those videos? And that's what I'm saying, like, music videos do take songs to the next levels. You see artists that drop the audio version of tracks versus when they drop the official music video. The official music video always gets more views. And so when it gets more views, how many of them are going to come back? Sometimes I come back to some of these directors' work because of the video, not even the song. Like, the song's, again, good, but now it's a great video and it's why I want to go back to it, because the visuals are so pleasing to look at. This comes from someone who ain't a music video man. Like, I'm happy to just listen to an album on Spotify with no visuals. But once I've seen visuals, if I like them, I will go back to watch those visuals again. And so for someone who isn't into film and cinematography as much as some other people, for me to then appreciate that art that I don't understand means you must be doing something right. And so then we get into your list. And I'm pretty happy with the list that you lot have collectively come up with. Number 5 is Carl Golly. I think he should be higher, but he's in that list, so I'm going to just take a step back there. Number 4, I said Jean last year. I think it's JN or JN Collective. That's what we're going to go with this year. Next year, we'll call him John. Fuck it. There's no rules. But the JN Collective, again, just doing a madness. HP Boys, Day One, a few other people as well, doing their thing. Was in the discussion last year, deserve to be here this year also. Number 3 on the list, 888 Films. 888 Films have just the work rate that they have put out this year is incredible. Cheeky, Mac 11, the 046, just everything that has been done on BHQ Records. Like, they've been a part of a lot of Islander artists come up, you know? Like, they've been integral to pushing a culture forward. So they didn't make my list for, you know, how good their videos are, because their videos are always professional. Let's make that very, very clear. They're always professional. They don't do nothing crazy with their visuals, but if we're looking at output, their output has been top notch. So to put out that with a solid quality each and every time, it's got to be recognized. Number 2 on the list is Maxed Out Films, who didn't make it that high on my list, but I'm not even that mad at them being there, because they have made some very, very good videos. So I'm not even mad at them being number 2, to be honest. And then number 1 being Creasy Visions, who, again, might be there because of a little bit of popularity, again, especially amongst my channel, me doing the podcast with them, giving them number 1 spot last year. Like, I understand why people have put them there. I think Carl Golly and Martin Guilfoyle did a little bit more, but I'm not mad. So for the directors list, I'm actually quite happy with what you lot have come up with as well. Now, let's mention something about Director of the Year, because when I did this was the one that people were most vocal about. Like, yo, how is this person not here? Yo, how is that collective not here? Yo, how is this brand not here? There's a lot of people that I have missed out on, And to be honest with you, there are some that may have even taken place in this top 10 amongst other nominations if I knew about them directing certain videos. Remember, I've gone through all of the videos that I have reacted to this year and all the videos that I have checked out, but there is more than just what I have checked out. As much as people see me as the guy for Australia, there's still more music than I'm checking out that I miss. And, you know, that might mean their videos get overlooked. I got a little bit of help with the nominations list, but I haven't asked everyone. And when I put this out, there was a lot of vocal people saying, well, how hasn't this person ended up here? How hasn't this person ended up in that discussion? So if you feel like somebody was snubbed just outright and it is criminal, feel free to comment in the comment section below, like, who should have been in this nominations list and would they have made your top 5 if so? Because some people may have made the nominations list, but then it's like, all right, they deserve to be in that discussion, but they didn't actually break into anything higher than that. Can I also shout out Ruffs, Pops Visuals, Skylake Media, and Aaron Ball that have all done their thing, man. Have all, like, they're a reason why they're in there, in my opinion. Aaron Ball actually was only 20 votes off from being 5th. Was only 20 off from Carl Golly, so was a close 6th place, you know. And again, if Aaron Ball made that list, I wouldn't be mad. I would be mad if Carl Golly didn't make the list though. So ultimately, I do think it was for the best. But yeah, shout out to everyone that was a part of this list, man. Visuals are really stepping up in Australia, and I want to see more of it. Like, professional performance shots are great, and I want people to have those, especially the ones who don't have the budget for it. But at a top level now, I want to see more and more creativity. I want to see more and more shit like Martin Guilfoyle and Carl Golly. I want to see more shit from directors like those. So if you want to take tips, I want to see the work rate of a Maxed Out Films and the Crazy Visions. I want to see how you can capture in cultural relevance with like Maddie King, and I want people to get the creativity like the other guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? So please don't sleep on visuals, man. When we see a good video, please comment on that video and say, yo, just even if you say, look, the video just looks sick, just please show love to these directors and videographers because they deserve it so much.